What's going on, guys? It's Kerzy and dakoteh. I'm bringing you a brand new video today on Call of Duty World War II, and today I'm going to do a video. As most of you know, I made a video pretty recently talking about the things that I did not like about this game, or the issues that are the problems with World War II. You know what I mean? You know, I threw out like 15 problems with the game, like multiplayer-wise, that they're having, obviously. So I felt like it was only fair to make a follow-up video talking about a few things that I like about the multiplayer. Now, this isn't everything. This is just a few things that I thought of off the top of my head that I just want to tell you guys about. First of all, obviously, we're back to boots on the ground. That's the best part about this game. The past three Call of Duty is just were not my cup of tea, dude. I do not like jetpacks, and that's just how it be, alright? When Advanced Warfare came out, I was pretty stoked on it because it was something new, but then it got really old, really bad, and I hated it. I just don't like jetpacks, dude. And most of the community doesn't like jetpacks. So that's the number one awesome thing about this game, is that, hey, we're back to boots on the ground. You know, I'm not being very specific yet, but another thing I like is the fact that it's World War II. I enjoyed the Modern Warfare games. The Modern Warfare games are my favorite. I loved them, and I loved Black Ops 1, that area, and World at War was awesome. World at War is where I started. All the Call of Duties before that were awesome. They were all World War II based. Black Ops 2 was not that bad because Black Ops 2 was like 10 years in the future. But then we really started getting into the future, and it really got stupid. It's not even cool. Like, I didn't even want to play the campaigns. I played part of the campaigns to some of the jetpack games. It's not even like remotely interesting to me. I love history, and more specifically American history. So I love the fact that we've gone back to World War II, and those are pretty obvious reasons as to why this game is fucking amazing. But if we're gonna get into more specifics, I love the fact that, okay, people complain about this, these next two things I'm going to say. The score streaks and the pistols, alright? People complain that the score streaks and the pistols are really underpowered and that they suck. Yeah, I mean, the 1911, in my opinion, is the best pistol. It's 2 to 3 shots for a kill. And it's really not that bad. If you hit your shots, it's pretty damn good. But it's definitely not as good as some of the past pistols in Call of Duty history. But I like this. I like this a lot. A lot of the Call of Duties back in the day, one on Black Ops 2, people would just run around with their pistols, and I don't know why, but it was just the most annoying thing in the world to die by. Like, it seriously was so annoying. People can still do that. They haven't taken that away from you, but they're not completely overpowered. You can't run around and easily go super positive with a pistol anymore. I mean, you have to play a bit different. You have to play a bit smarter. Another thing, the score streaks. People say the score streaks are really underpowered and they don't like that. They are. The score streaks really aren't that good. I mean, honestly, until you get up into the paratroopers and stuff, they're really not that good. The score streak selection, it's not that good. I agree with that. But I like that. It's more about you and your gun. It's not about the score streaks. It's not about hiding in a corner until you pick up all those points, and then all those score streaks get all the kills for you. No, it's about you and your gun, and I really enjoy that. Leading into that, kinda, the counter UAV, people complain about how it's not as good as past counter UAVs. Now, obviously, we're keeping somewhat realism here. They didn't have the technology like that back in World War II. So I like the way they did it, alright? Yeah, it doesn't block out the radar for your enemy, but, you know, that was super annoying when your radar was always blocked off, you know? And when you think about it, it was kind of overpowered. You get 4 kills, and the other team can't see anything at all. So I like the way they did it. I like the way they did it. I know a lot of people are upset. People think that the pistols should be buffed. People think that the score streak should be buffed. People think that counter UAV is just so shitty and like no point of it being in the game. I like it all. I like exactly what they did. Another thing that's a little more specific is the scope and speed. A lot of people say that, I don't know this for sure, I haven't tested it myself, but people say that the firing rate of the Kar 98K is just as slow as the firing rate of the Springfield, but you scope in faster with the Kar 98K, which you obviously do. And you obviously scope in really slow with the Commonwealth, but the fire rate is faster. And I like this. You know, people complain about it. Why did they make the scope in time different on different guns? It's a good way to balance the guns, like it really is. When you have the Kar 98K, you have a little bit less damage, but you're going to be able to be more aggressive with it. And the Springfield, you can't be as aggressive, but you sacrifice that for no hit markers, little to no hit markers. And I like that they did that. It was a cool concept. It's a good way to balance the guns, and I really enjoy it. The perk system. The perk system is awesome. Anybody that's played Call of Duty for the past few years, or, you know, since COD 4, has known about the perk system in Call of Duty, and it's been pretty much concrete since Call of Duty 4. You have 3 perks. Obviously, some games introducing, you know, the wild cards where you can use 2 perk 2s or 2 perk 3s or whatever. But it's basically been, you have 3 perks, and that's been the thing in Call of Duty for years. Not with this one. You do not pick 3 perks. You actually have a division. Obviously, everybody knows this. I like that you have to choose one person. If you want Ghost and Dead Silence, like you're playing Search and Destroy, you have to use Mountain. You know, if you want to be able to move fast and run around, climb things faster, you're using Airborne. It's just a cool concept, you know, and you got the basic training to come in with it. It's just not the It's not the constant 3 perk setup like every other Call of Duty. It's changed up a bit differently, and I enjoy that. Another thing I really like about this game, this was in my video of complaints, but I did say that I actually like the concept of the play of the game. It's just a little bit glitchy right now. You know, if they fix some of the bugs with it and everything, it's a really cool concept. I really like play the game. Obviously, I think they should keep rounded and kill cam in Search and Destroy and Free For All. You know, play the game in like team deathmatch and kill confirmed. It's awesome. I love the concept. It's cooler than just a boring old single kill in the kill cam. You know, you get a cool quad feed or something. It's going to be play the game. I like that concept. They just need to fix some of the bugs, and it's cool. I really enjoy it. It's a cool thing to add to Call of Duty. This kind of ties in with the connection. When the servers are good, when the connection's beautiful and everything's fine, the hit detection. You know, the hit detection in this game is absolutely beautiful. In my experience, at least, whenever the servers are completely fine, I'm not having any troubles, the hit detection is amazing. I love it. It feels so good. Everything about this game is super, super, super smooth. It feels smoother than any other Call of Duty that I've played. And I know that the connection and the servers have been really shit lately, but it seems more consistent too. A lot of people are going to disagree with this, but the war game mode. I really enjoy the war game mode. I'm a ground war player. And they don't have ground war in this game, which I really want in this game. You put ground war in this game, I'll probably stop playing war that much. But I enjoy the war game mode because it reminds me of ground war. It's hectic, man. There's always something going on. Yeah, somebody can just post up in a corner if they want, but eventually they have to move. For the most part, there's just constant action in war, and that's what I love about it. And I know there's a lot of complaints, people saying war clips are unusable and everything. And I just want to say, if you guys enjoy playing war and you hit a clip in war, then who cares what somebody else said? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Let me just ask you something real quick. Why is war not up to standard? But you can sit there and you can hardscope that building on London Docks, or you can sit there and hardscope the bridge on Arden's Forest, and you know, you can get a 5 on, and you didn't do anything. You didn't leave your fucking scope. But that's usable, right? No. In war, yeah, people are gonna be there. You know where they're gonna be. But you're not spawn trapping them. They're spread out. There's movement. In my opinion, it's a lot more skill. Some of the clips I've seen in war take a lot more skill than some of the clips I've seen in Kill Confirm. That's just me. I love the war game mode though, so I'm just letting you guys know, don't let anybody discourage you from using clips that you think are cool. Moving on, I want to talk about the headquarters. The headquarters, now obviously they made it where nobody's in the headquarters. I don't know if that's fixed yet, but nobody's supposed to be in the headquarters unless, except like your party and whatever people you invite. It's a cool concept, and they have a lot of things in the headquarters. You know, they have the scoreboards everywhere from on your friends list, the lobby leaderboards and everything. You got the 3 balls that you have to find. It's a cool challenge, little hidden Easter eggs. You know, there's a bunch of stuff, the firing range, the 1v1 arena that you can just play with with your friends and just random people. It's really cool concepts. I really enjoy the headquarters in this game. And I'm glad they brought it to Call of Duty, because it's just something new that I think is really cool, and I think really benefits the game in so many ways. Alright, there's a couple more things I want to touch on. One being the unlockable guns. Now, obviously we had the Kar 98K here. It is one of the unlockable guns. I actually don't know every single unlockable gun in the game. I've only gotten one, being the Kar 98K, because I'm a sniper and I'm too lazy to go for anything else, to be honest with you. But if you prestige the Mountain Division, you get the Kar 98K. It's an unlockable gun. You know, you don't get it at any certain level. It's just whenever you prestige the Mountain Division. It's kind of like the Airborne Division. Whenever you prestige that, you get the MP40. They seem like pretty legendary guns. Those are the only 2 that I actually know. I don't know any of the other ones, but I'm sure there's other ones for the other divisions. It kind of reminds me of Infinite Warfare when you prestige, which I never actually did. When you prestige, you get an old school weapon like the Intervention or the UMP45 or even the Glocks, whatever. It's cool. It's a cool feature. I really enjoy it. I'm glad that they did it. The last thing I kind of want to touch on is the health regeneration. Now, I don't know 100% that this is true or not. It damn sure feels like it. The health regen is a lot slower in this game than previous Call of Duties. And I'm sure it's been confirmed somewhere. I just don't know for sure. But it definitely feels a whole lot slower than any other Call of Duty. And to be honest, you know, I know a lot of people that don't like that, but I do. It makes it a little bit more realistic in the multiplayer portion of the game. Obviously, it's never going to be realistic, especially in multiplayer, but it makes it a little bit more realistic. You have to play smarter, boots on the ground. They were always more strategic games. Coming from the competitive side, they were always more strategic. Whereas the jetpack games were more like, you know, who could jump over who and shoot who faster, you know what I mean? The fact that you have lower health for a longer period of time just makes it even harder, I would say, I guess. I don't really want to say harder, but I want to say more of a challenge to pick up a lot more kills when you're hurt, and I really enjoy that. It doesn't bother me that my health regen's slower. It's really not that much slower. I think overall they've pretty much crushed it with this game. Yeah, the launch was absolutely pathetic, and there's a few things they need to fix, but it's a brand new game. That's how it is with every game. and I'm really excited for the rest of the year on this game. I really am. I think they did an amazing job on this game. I'm gonna be playing it for the next year. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be playing it for the next year, and I can't wait to see what happens. I really can't wait to make some montages. Can't wait to make a ton of videos, a ton of content. I'm gonna be trying a few new things that I haven't tried before. I hope you guys enjoy. I just wanted to make a video, you know, telling you guys like, hey, these are a few things I really enjoy about this game. Let me know if you agree, what else you enjoy, what you don't enjoy, you know, let me know. That's gonna be it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. It's been Kerzy, and Dakoteh, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!